Pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the fans.
Hello everyone, just imagine this. You are lying in the bed and scrolling down through your phone and just telling yourself just 5 minutes more, but before you know it, an hour has passed and you are still wide awake. Next morning, you are struggle to focus, your brain feels foggy, and simple tasks feel harder than usual. Sound familiar? Everyone, as we know that screens are all around us in today's digital world, such as our smartphones, laptops, and tablets are always just a glance away. While technology has transformed our lives for the better, we can't ignore the side effects. It turns out that excessive screen time, especially at night, might be making harder for us to focus and retain information. In fact, recent studies have found that increased screen exposure, especially at night, correlates with lower cognitive scores in areas like information processing speed, working memory, calculation, and attention.
As you already know, prolonged screen time has many bad effects. This not only for children but also can affect young adults like us. Among them is no longer have the attention spans required to process and transfer information from working memory into long-term memory, which can make longer the amount of time required to reach the same level of performance and decrease the ability to focus on long form content such as reading long articles, documentaries, essays, or studying. However, technology has not been seen to affect the accuracy of information absorbed. Data supports the idea while it may take more time for students to process the information, accuracy remains complete. This causes impaired related functioning of the brain in young adults, meaning that they have less control over their ability to show self-control or focus among distractions. When there is a significant dopamine release due to the consumption of short-form video content, young adults cannot control addictive behaviors. According to Petrillo, 2021, an addiction to short-form media is essentially an addiction to the full information presented in the attractive content that is made available by apps like TikTok. When they can only receive a dopamine hit if they are constantly being exposed to new information, attention spans decrease as they will not be interested in information that is not being presented quickly or attractively.
Alright, so multitasking is like trying to text your friend while binge watching your favorite series, right? Sounds entertaining, but did you know our brain aren't really built for that? Research by Ophir, Nas, and Wagner tells us that our brain prefer to focus on one thing at a time. Crazy, right? But here's the kicker: when we split our attention across multiple tasks, it's like trying to juggle while riding a unicycle. You are bound to drop something. And research from Rubenstein, Mayer, and Evans shows that this divided attention can lead to mistakes and lower work quality. Now, let's talk about cognitive load. Imagine your brain is like a computer. If you are trying to run too many programs at once, things start to slow down. Mayer and friends found that this brain overload can make it harder for us to remember stuff, especially in schools like, where did I put that important assignment? Alright, I was multitasking again. Here's another thing. Switching between tasks isn't just annoying. It's costing you time and mental energy. Context and Co. found that this switching cost means you are taking way longer to get stuff done. Ever felt like you are working harder but getting nowhere? That is why. And don't even get me started on stress. Multitasking can increase those feelings of being overwhelmed. So Nagtat and Fries tells us that it can disrupt our concentration and make decision making a real struggle. This can lead to burnout, and trust me, nobody wants that. So What can we do about it? Focus study methods and prioritizing tasks can seriously up your game. Try to tackle one task at a time for better results. Here's a quick tip. Set a timer for 25 minutes and focus only on one thing. When the timer goes off, take a break and repeat the cycle. Easy peasy, right? Remember, the goal is to be mindful and engaged. Let's tackle our task one at a time, okay?
Have you ever caught yourself scrolling on your phone for hours, only to realize you don't even remember half of what you just saw? Or struggle to focus on a task without reaching for your screen? You're not alone. In today's world, screens are everywhere, shaping how we think, learn, and even sleep. But have we ever stopped to consider the real impact of excessive screen time on our brains? Studies shows that too much screen time can actually change the way our brains work. Descrace 2024, as cited in Neofetu 2019, found that excessive screen use weakens memory, learning, and mental health. For young adults, it can even cause thinning of the cerebral cortex, the part of the brain that is responsible for decision making and problem solving. Think about it. How often do we struggle to focus or make decisions after hours of screen use? And it doesn't stop there. Nakshine discovered that screen exposure, especially at night, disrupts melatonin production, making it harder to sleep. Ever stay up late watching videos only to wake up exhausted the next day? That's your body's natural rhythm being thrown off by screens. Even more concerning, excessive screen time is linked to a decrease in gray matter. Gray matter is the brain tissue responsible for memory, movement, and emotions. This means that over time, our ability to think clearly and stay emotionally balanced could be at risk. So what can we do? The good news is that small changes can make a big difference. Try setting up screen limits, engaging physical activity, or spending time with friends, and even getting a quality sleep. Our brains are so powerful, but they need balance. The question is, will we take control of our screen time, or will we let it control us? The choice is ours.
Everyone, let's talk about how we can take control of our screen time and boost our focus, energy, and overall well-being. Sound good? Let's dive in. First thing first is set screen time limits. We all love our device, but too much screen time can lead to fatigue, stress, and even reduce productivity. Try setting a timer or using apps limit to remind yourself to take breaks. Trust me, your brain will thank you. Next up, let's talk about mindfulness and meditation. Ever feel like your mind running 100 miles per hour? A few minutes of mindfulness each day can help you stay focused and block out distraction. Give it a try. Just a deep breath in and out. Feels good, right? And now, who else spends way too much sitting? I know I do. That's why physical activity is a game changer. Whether it's a quick walk, yoga station, or hitting the gym, movement helps clear your mind and improve your focus. So, what's your favorite way to stay active? Another great tip is to create a tech-free zone. Having a space where we can unplug helps you relax and enjoy the moment. Whether it's reading, drawing, or just chatting with friends, stepping away from screens is refreshing. Where will your perfect tech-free zone be? And finally, let's talk about sleep. Screens before bed, not a great idea. The blue light mess with your sleep, making it harder to rest. Try putting your phone away at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Maybe swap it for a book instead. Alright everyone, we have covered some simple but powerful ways to manage screen time. such as set limits, practice mindfulness, stay active, create tech-free zones, and prioritize sleep. Which one you will try first?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a step back and think, how much time do we actually spend staring at screens every day? Whether it is for studying, working, or entertainment, digital devices have become a huge part of our life. So now I would like to conclude, while technology is a powerful tool, we must be mindful of how we use it. Reducing screen time doesn't mean cutting ourselves off from the digital world. It means we using it wisely. We balance our life. We need to practice mindful screen habits and engage more in offline activities that strengthen our focus and our mental. Now I know breaking habit is not always easy, but small steps can make a huge difference. Imagine this. What if you swap just 30 minutes of screen time for a walk outside, or have a good book, or a meaningful conversation with a friend? What if you challenge yourself to put your phone away while studying or working and giving your full attention to the task at hand? These small actions might seem simple, but over time they can help strengthen our focus and boost productivity and even improve our overall mood. And here's the real challenge. Try setting a no screen hour every day. Put your phone down, step away from your laptop, and do something that benefits your mind and body. Whether it is exercising, meditating, or simply spending quality time with your family, you will realize that life is so much more than what is on screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a control of our screen time before it controls us. Let's break free from mindless scrolling, sharpen our focus, and start living in the real world. The power to change is in your hands. Are you ready to take the first step? Let's do this.